Hello guys, it's time for FPL back with another video, and today's video is going to be the Game Week 10 review. Now, jumping right in, I managed to get 47 points in this game week, which is only 5 above the average. But considering that only 4 of my players in my whole starting 11 returned, obviously one didn't even play, that being Mason Mount. I mean, it is pretty decent if you really think about it like that. But to be fair, City losing 2-0 to Crystal Palace, no one expected that, and it didn't really make that much of a difference considering that most people have 2 or 3 City players in their starting 11. Uh, but yeah, if you look at my team, Trent Alexander-Arnold with the 1 point, not really the best to be fair. You definitely expected more playing against Brighton as well. The 2-2 draw, I mean, it was a game where it was a game week where all of the really top teams didn't really get a good result. Man United, whether they're a top team or not, especially with their recent run of form, obviously they did win 3-0 against Tottenham, but most people at the moment do not consider them to be on level with Liverpool, Chelsea, or Man City. But yeah, obviously Chelsea did well, but Liverpool and Man City just didn't really perform that well. I mean, I watched the Man City Crystal Palace game, and fair play to Crystal Palace. Obviously, Man City never a good team to play against, especially away. But yeah, I had 3 Man City players: Grealish, Foden, and Cancelo, all blanked, all with a normal 2 points, which is the worst thing possible. Obviously, not as bad as getting like a -point, but luckily I haven't got any of those this season. But if you look at my team, I mean, Huang could have definitely should have at least got a return. I mean, from what I've heard, I couldn't watch the game because I was training, but what I've heard is he did have a lot of good chances. Could have got an assist, could have got a goal. You know, it is what it is. The Everton Wolves game was quite interesting because no one really knew how Everton would be. The last few games they haven't really been on the best of form. You could say that, but yeah, overall, I mean, this game wasn't the best, and there was one transfer I've got in mind, which I'll talk about in a second. But yeah, I mean, all you got to do is look at my score, look at my players, and overall, it's just an unlucky game week. And for next game week, my team looks relatively strong. Obviously, Man City are playing Man U, which isn't the best considering I've got 3 Man City players. But that I personally think Man City could do well against Man United. But we'll see how that goes. So moving in to my team for next game week. So this is my team currently for next game week. I'm planning to get rid of Antonio for Tony, just because Tony's got some good fixtures coming up. If we look at Antonio's fixtures, they're not the best. He's got Liverpool, then Wolves, which is the only good one, then Man City, then Brighton, which shouldn't really be a grey fixture, should be a green. But facing Liverpool and Man City in the next 3 fixtures isn't really the most ideal. And obviously Chelsea, they're facing Liverpool, Man City, and Chelsea. I mean, unarguably the 3 best teams in the league. In the next 5 games. So in the next 5 games, I can see him scoring probably 2 goals max, maybe 3. But yeah, two, 3 goals in the next 5 games for an 8 mil striker, pretty much, is not really what you're looking for. And I feel like Tony could do a lot better than that. And it's obviously pretty much 2 million cheaper, 2 million, 1.5 million cheaper. So I'm planning to bring Tony in, not yet, just, because wait up on the news. I don't really think Tony's price is rising. Actually, I'll check that right now. How many people have transferred in Tony? I haven't got any of them bougie websites that everyone's got, where there's like percentages. Um, Transferred in Tony, not that many, only 70,000, so that probably will not be a price rise. But yeah, overall, that is how my team is looking for the next game week. I would like to get Huang in somewhere, but if you look at that team, I mean, where do I really put him? I mean, I could perhaps put one of my City players on the bench, but which one? That's the only question. Now, Grealish might not play. Foden might not play. Foden's obviously more certain than Grealish, but Grealish and Foden in the midfield, if they're both playing as an easy team, I mean, against Crystal Palace, I could have easily had a 70, 80 point game week. Cancelo with a clean sheet, Foden and Grealish with return or two each. Mount playing, Alexander Arnold with a few points, but that's the same for everyone, I guess. So But enough waffle. I'd like to get Huang in somewhere. Not quite sure who for yet, but I'd like to get Huang in somewhere. And also, I'm gonna probably take out Antonio, for Tony. So, if we make that move for Tony, I will have how much in the bank? I'll have 1.5 million in the bank. So this game week, I'm planning just to make that move. I mean, yeah, basically just to make that move and have 1.5 million in the bank. If I don't have any news on any of my players injured, I might just hold off on that move for another game week, and just keep Antonio on the bench. Basically just roll the transfers. So I have 2 free transfers in the next game week, but obviously just in case anything happens. But at the moment, I'm pretty happy with this team. Obviously, I did make 6 transfers last game week, so I should be happy with my team. But yeah, the only player I'm not fully sure on, I guess it was a bit of a knee jerk, was getting in Mount. I feel like he's probably not the best player in the game, but in Chelsea, especially with Lukaku out, they're really only attacking threat. Obviously Havertz as well, but yeah, if you look at this team, it is a pretty solid team at the moment. So I'll probably just get rid of Antonio for Tony, and then that'll be job done pretty much. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helps you out with your own team. Obviously, seeing some of the players I've planned to bring in, get out my score. If you're wondering, my rank is, I believe, just over 1 million. I think it's like 1 million and like 50,000, something like that. But yeah, overall, it's alright. I mean, obviously, my team could have done better. It could have done worse. It's FPL at the end of the day. Nothing's really predictable. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.